Hello, I'm Max Sheeman and welcome to MMU Sports News and our preview of this weekend's BUCS Nationals in Sheffield. I'm here with Callum Jones, our Performance Sport Officer, and Joe Wharton, the Club Development Officer. Callum and Joe, this is a pinnacle of student sport. What are you expecting from a weekend?
That's right, it is. It's the biggest one-off individual sport competition on the BUCS calendar. So, we're talking 5,000 athletes all descending on Sheffield. Lots of different sports going on. For me, the thing that always impresses me is just the atmosphere around the city, because it's quite a compact city with a few different sporting venues and so many athletes. The atmosphere and the buzz across the entire city is great. Obviously, on the performance side of things, we're hoping that people run personal bests and hopefully bring home some medals for us as a university.
From a club perspective as well, as Callum's mentioned, this is our biggest number of people that we take to an individual competition. So we've got 57 students going. It's like that for the best part of the previous years. So it's a really good event, and like Callum says, the atmosphere is the thing that makes it, and hopefully we can come back with some medals.
What are the toughest universities you're up against at the BUCS this weekend?
So traditionally Loughborough will have a really strong swim team. Nottingham in previous years, again, really strong at swimming and on the track as well. But what makes this particular weekend interesting from my perspective is you'll have really strong individuals at different universities, maybe not at the more traditionally strong ones. So it's always nice to see other universities represented there and having some success.
And Joe, why is this a big weekend for the clubs?
Well, as I've already mentioned, we've got 57 students going across 7 different sports, and that varies from stuff like climbing, athletics, badminton, karate, judo and fencing. We don't have 2 of them clubs, so we don't have a judo club and we don't have a karate club. And what does happen 2 weeks before the actual event is students just pop up from nowhere and decide that I want to compete for the university, which is really great to see, because there isn't a club, it still gives them the opportunity to compete.
What are the events you both expect Man-Met to do well in most?
We've got a couple of standouts. On the swimming side, we usually do quite strong. Katie Matz, she won 5 medals across all of last year. She's already won 3 medals in the BUCS short course. So at the BUCS Nationals this weekend, it's the long course variation of the swimming, and she's doing the 50, the 100 and the 200 breaststroke, and we're quite optimistic that she's going to swim really well. We've also got Adele Nicol, who's joined us from Cardiff Met University to do a Masters here, and she's 7-time BUCS shot put champion. So again, fingers crossed she'll do quite well. And then another one that we're looking forward to seeing compete is Sanchez, the young man you're about to interview. So this is his first BUCS Nationals, but again, someone with massive potential and someone who we see big things for.
Yeah, as Callum mentioned, the swimming is normally the key one for us, because last year we finished 5th in the competition out of all the universities. If we can better that would be great. But then also looking from a different perspective and different sport is athletics. So the indoors is almost a stepping stone sometimes to the outdoor competition, which is in May. So a lot of people's events are predominantly outdoor, but the indoor stuff is there. Part of their training program. And then also you got stuff like badminton, where they compete on a Wednesday on a regular fixture weekly, but this is their chance to also compete on an individual perspective rather than a team. So it's a really good opportunity for them teams, and hopefully, as we've said, we can get quite close.
Great. Thank you guys, and good luck for the weekend.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Up next, I'll be speaking to Sanchez, one of MMU's athletes competing at this weekend's BUCS Nationals.